All right, so social emotional learning, it focuses on developing healthy personal identities. Um, it focuses on creating humans that are emotionally aware of their own emotions and other people's emotions. So the five core competencies related to those skills are self-awareness, being mindful of your physical and mental states; social awareness, which is being mindful of others' physical and mental states, right? Self-management, which is the ability to control yourself and handle your emotions and your reactions in a responsible way. Good decision making is the fourth, and that's what we think. That's pretty self-explanatory. Problem solving, critical thinking, making good choices. And then the final one is relationship skills. So, for example, not just caring for others, but being able to say no sometimes, having healthy boundaries, I think is really important to develop those healthy connections. Speaking as an adult who didn't benefit from this growing up, nobody taught us. Social emotional learning did not exist when I was growing up. All right. So I am so thankful that this does exist today for young learners, like my son, for example. It makes me very hopeful for the future of our society. So these are skills that create strong individuals, as I said, right, who can participate healthily in their family, in their neighborhood, their community, and their society, right, on every level. So if individuals have more awareness of their own needs and more care and respect for others, just think about it. So many of today's problems would be gone, right? Kindness to ourselves, kindness for others. That would solve so much. So what should the teacher do? For good or ill, a lot of kids spend more time with their teacher than they do with their parents these days, right? So the teacher's role is huge. I would really just say the biggest takeaway here would be to look for teachable moments, right? For example, if you notice two students having a difficult interaction with each other, or maybe a student is having trouble controlling their emotions, the answer isn't punishment. The answer isn't to ignore what's happening, because that used to be what we do, right? You punish people, you tell them wrong, emotions are bad or something, or teachers just ignore bad behavior, right? Because they don't want to deal with it. So don't do that. Use these difficult situations as a teaching moment. Talk directly, talk openly, be vulnerable with your students. Talk about what it's like to be a human. Say you understand, and then talk about their options. So, okay, the reality is, like, you're having a tough day, How do we deal with this? And when we bring these things out into the open and really talk directly about their options, they realize it's not wrong, it's not bad, it's normal, and then they can learn how to handle it in a healthy way. Oh, the sooner the better, right? We've talked about how necessary this is. When you're a little human, literally everything is new. Everything is a first for you when you're little. So that means that like self-control and handling emotions, these huge emotions when things are scary, it is so hard, right? So that's the most important time to start talking about these tools. Okay, you are scared right now. I recognize that. What are your options? What can you do next, right? These basic but very fundamental skills serve as a basis, right, for the other SEL core values later on. So it's so important from as soon as we start talking and walking, really. Like we need to develop like healthy ways to deal with emotions.